Hey guys, remember to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to hear more videos on herbal medicine and natural healing. Hi Luna. So, today I wanted to talk about the immune system. So, did you know that taking vitamin D in the winter is just as effective as the cold and flu shot without the side effects for most people? Um, and it works to prevent the cold and flu just as well as the flu shot in the winter here in Calgary. Vitamin D also helps with mental health in the winter and all kinds of health since our skin can't receive it properly in the winter because we're covered up in clothes. And yeah, so also, what else is great for the immune system? So if we get a cold, we want to take herbs as soon as possible to kick the cold in the butt, cold or the flu. The sooner that we take the herbs, the better they work. So if you wait too long to start taking them, then, oh, good girl, knee down, good girl. If you wait too long to start taking them, then, well, the cold's going to have to run its course, which could take a while. So the sooner you take them, the better chance you have of getting over the cold. What are some great herbs for this? All right, so echinacea. Beautiful, beautiful plant. Beautiful flowering plant. That's a great immune booster. Garlic. Garlic and ginger. How do you get rid of garlic breath? Suck on some cloves. Bet you didn't know that. That's pretty cool. How do you get rid of the smell of garlic and onions on your hands after cutting them? Oh, rub your hands on a metal, where your tap comes out of. That's a cool tip. Did you know that barbecuing your food is kind of carcinogenic? Okay, how do you counteract that? Well, add garlic and onions to your barbecue food. Yep. Actually, you can add any kind of herbs to your food to help you digest your food better. But you didn't know that. You're like, oh, that's great. That tastes good. I'll add it. Oh, well, it's also helping your gut. And what happens when you have a healthy gut? Your immune system's better. Your mind is better. All kinds of things improve. There's a whole other video that we could do on all that stuff. But we're talking about immune system today. So, well, speaking of the gut and immune system, how can you boost your health? Well, add fermented foods to your diet. What's a fermented food? Well, you could take cucumbers and put them in vinegar and put them in the fridge and call them pickles, or you could ferment the pickles and leave them on the counter and do it properly. You got to follow the instructions and it'll create probiotics in your food. And what do probiotics do? Well, they replenish the gut flora in the gut. So that's another immune booster is probiotics. Oh, by the way, vitamin D you can get, they usually come from sheep's wool, but you can get, if you're vegan, you can get like a mushroom vitamin D. It's pretty cool. Probiotics. So after taking antibiotics, like, yeah, if you're a strep throat or something, take them. It's better than the alternative. Getting really, really sick and the risks that come with that. But while you're taking antibiotics, you can take probiotics, but you want to take them 4 hours apart from your antibiotics. So it depends how often you're taking your antibiotics, if that's possible or not. And then you want to take probiotics for twice as long after you stop the antibiotics as you were doing the antibiotics. So if you took the antibiotics for 2 weeks, you take probiotics for 4 weeks after. Why do you do that? Well, antibiotics are great, they're an amazing thing, but we do overuse them. And we're getting strains that are resistant to antibiotics. They are necessary in some situations, like I mentioned, but they do destroy a lot of the good bacteria in the gut as well, and a lot of the good stuff in the gut flora. So, how do we heal that? Probiotics. Keep your probiotics in the fridge unless they say not to. Unless they're meant for traveling and stuff. There's ones that don't need to be refrigerated. You can still take those ones if they aren't in the fridge, but the good friendly bacteria will die over time. So probiotics replenish the healthy gut flora. They rebalance it. which helps the immune system in the body to recover after antibiotics and all, after it kills all the good stuff too. And yeah, fermented foods are another way to do that. So is yogurt, preferably organic if you're going to eat it. But yeah, that's a whole other story, is like organic food is way better for our immune system and our overall health. Local food is great for the economy, great for sustainability. Hasn't traveled as far, but that's a whole other video again itself. So what else can we take when we're sick? Zinc. And a lot of vegetarians or vegans, are deficient in zinc. Sometimes you can notice on your nails that there's little white marks that you're deficient in zinc. And what else? If you got a pretty bad sickness, you can take what was it? Man, it's been a while since I taught this stuff. Oregano oil. Again, that's really, really strong. So that's kind of reserved for as needed basis. And fire cider. There was a huge lawsuit kind of thing going on around that, and who owns the protocol and the formula and stuff. But anyways, you can make it at home. I forget what's in it. It's super spicy and hot. I don't know, what is it? Cayenne pepper, horseradish. I don't even know anymore. It's just garlic. It just tastes so strong. Some people love it. They're like, wow, this tastes amazing. And other people are like, I'm never doing that again. Kind of like wasabi on your sushi, which I got used to over time. Anyways, yeah. So, fire starter can be a good one when you're sick. Although, if your body's too hot, high fever, you would want to, if you got yellow, especially green mucus, that means your body's already too hot. So you would want to avoid things like cayenne. Although if you don't have that, then yeah, cayenne's a great medicine for, especially early nerve disorders, can work very, very well. What else? Vitamin C. Everybody's heard of that one. We need vitamin C every day in our diet because our body doesn't store it. And you've heard about in the olden days, people go on ships and they didn't bring vitamin C and they got scurvy. And now there's this huge thing oh, we can only eat meat, we don't need fruit, and just add some Himalayan salt to your water. And I was like, what? When I first heard that, I was like, what? I've never heard of that. What is this? But it's a thing. Vegan's a thing too, just saying. But or vegetarianism. But anyways, where were we going with this? You can take vitamin C as a supplement, and vitamin C is also very good for your mental health. So just research Dr. Hoffer and his work out in BC as an orthomolecular psychiatrist, and putting his thousands of patients on things like vitamin C for their mental health, especially things like schizophrenia, and that's quite amazing. Yep. It's a vital nutrient that we need, so they know how much we need too, so they put it on food, on the food labels. They'll say, oh, this has 20% of your daily vitamin C intake needs. So you can take that as a preventative. You could take that after getting sick for a little while. You could even eat goji berries. That's the highest vitamin C content food that I know of. Plus they taste amazing, and you can make tea out of them too, or put them in your foods. Yep. I like to put superfoods in smoothies, like hemp seeds and berries. Berries are the superfood of fruits. To be honest, they have so many antioxidants. Look at the vibrant, rich color in them. They're one of the best fruits to eat for your immune system and just overall health. And lately I've been cutting my oranges up into wedges and realize how much tastier that is than peeling them. It brings me back to my kid days as a soccer player and eating cut up oranges on our breaks in between halves. But yeah, started doing that. I love just putting a banana with frozen berries and almond milk or cashew milk or coconut milk, whatever I have. And sometimes I sweeten it with maple syrup or something, but even like avocado tastes amazing instead of bananas. Yeah, just like eating healthy is the number one thing you can do for your immune system and taking care of your health. Yeah, what else? There's some teas that are great too. And some of these herbs you can take as teas or as tinctures. That's where you put alcohol in, usually glycerin or sorry, a herb in glycerin or alcohol for a while and let it decoct and yeah, just usually it's about what people ask me, like, oh, should I take the tea or the tincture or the capsule or what? Should I put it in my food or whatever? And sometimes certain preparations of different foods work better in different types of ways of taking it, but I don't really know much about that. I kind of forgot about that. So it's more about compliance. Like, what do you prefer? Is it easier for you to carry a tincture around in your purse or your backpack and take it on the go, or do you prefer, you can't handle tinctures, do you prefer capsules, or maybe you love teas? It's like what works best for you, because if you don't take it, it's not going to work. So it's all about compliance. And yeah. Yeah, making like soups when you're sick and adding some nice herbs to that, like garlic and onion and rosemary and thyme and basil, whatever you love. So many great recipes out there, and soups are super nourishing and warm for the body. In the winter, we want to eat warmer foods here. In the summer, people eat more salads and stuff, raw foods, and but it's up to you what you feel is best for you. But soups are a good way to get in the nutrients for sure, and to warm your body, and just so soothing. I love my little rice cooker. I can leave it on and not worry about the stove. I have a slow cooker that I love to use. Again, you put a timer on it and it takes the worry off of like, oh, what if I forget the stove food? Having like a super healthy breakfast to wake up to that tastes amazing, and like a little bit of protein, and yeah, keeping your body healthy through exercise and getting fresh air, getting outside, spending time in nature. They've done studies, that's a whole other video too, but they've done studies on nature and how let's say you're in a hospital and you have a view of nature out your window. Those people heal faster than people that don't. Forest bathing is a thing, touching the earth with your skin is a thing. These things help the immune system. Yeah, doing things that make you happy and peaceful, that helps your immune system, like having friends, having creative hobbies, all these things that are so important. What else can I think of? There was a really cool video when COVID hit from China. Or sorry, I don't know if it's from China, but this lady was talking about in China how they were more mainstream treating COVID with herbs, things like garlic and stuff. So glad that's over. Jeez. But yeah, that was a super cool video, and I wish that Canada would have been on board with that, and the media and the government and stuff. I don't want to get too into that. Having an air filter in your house can really help with the quality of air, and keeping your house clean, and vacuuming and stuff helps you too. And then there's the whole category of like allergies and stuff too, which is a whole other video, but like just like touch on allergies a bit. I took reishi mushrooms all winter. It's not a psychedelic, it's a plant medicine from the health food store, and little did I know that like, oh, that also treats cat allergies. So I was like, why are my eyes not itchy anymore around cats? And my teacher was like, oh, you've been taking reishi, that's why. And I said, oh, I didn't even know. I wasn't even taking it for that. But that's the thing with herbs, is like, you take it for one thing and they benefit all these other areas too. Each herb has many functions, just like us. And Luna's sitting here like listening to my story. Hey buddy, You like the herb stories too? Yeah, she does. She's like, oh, I get some pets and scratches. This is awesome. Just chilling on the floor with Luna. What else? I don't even remember what I was talking about a second ago. What else? Immune system. Yeah. I don't touch like cancer patients. That is way out of my scope, but I'll just touch base saying that medicinal mushrooms are huge for the immune system, especially like the 5-blend. Harmonic Arts makes the best mushrooms, and many people, all these companies make amazing products, whether they're wild crafted from the forest or cultivated in a garden. It's pretty cool what's going on with the medicinal mushrooms in the immune system. Like, I'm not talking so much about like the white mushrooms you find at the grocery store, but more about like reishi, cordyceps, and chaga, and those kind of mushrooms. I was really blessed to take reishi in my coffee all winter one year, and yeah, it can help with anxiety and digestive issues and just calm you down and like boost your immune system. Something really special about these plants growing in the forest and our gardens. It's quite beautiful and amazing how there's like all these illnesses that can be remedied by all these plants. What a beautiful design. Yeah, so what else? I mean, going to see a herbalist can be cool, or a naturopath, to figure out your specific health issues and what plants work best, because you can get into different remedies for different situations, like different organ diseases and different diseases of the body. Different herbs will work well. So there's these herbs and supplements I've talked about that are kind of general for everybody, but there's also like some specific ones that would be specific for your specific health issues, and I won't get too much into that. That's like a lifelong study to learn about, for me, hopefully. And I want to keep learning. I want to go back to school at Wild Rose College and continue my herbology journey, taking applied phytotherapeutics 1 and 2. I've taken about 500 hours of studies there. I graduated as a practical herbalist, so it's really cool to finally be able to like do something again with this. So that's why I'm doing these videos for you guys, because it's super important to get this wisdom and this knowledge out there and to share it, because it can save lives and change lives, as it did mine in many ways. So if you guys have any ideas for topics, what you want to hear about, please let me know, comment below. Please give me a like and a subscribe, because it really helps me to make more of these videos for you guys. And let's keep learning, let's keep growing and evolving, and all the best to you guys. Have a great day. Thanks guys, bye.